Do you remember why you went into medicine? I bet it had something to do with helping people, or maybe improving health, changing lives by curing and managing disease. But how about emergency medicine? Was it the diversity of presentations? You love critical care or trauma? Or maybe it was something to do with the lifestyle. But did improving the disparities and inequalities in healthcare play a role in your career choice? Did you ever think that you could be an agent for justice? Probably part of you got into this career because you wanted to help those most in need. Global development in emergency medicine takes these principles to the extreme and puts you where you can have the highest impact in the world. It'll take abstract terms from the dinner table like refugee and displaced person and make it very personal. And it will completely change your definition of what access to care is. And it'll show you that the gold standard of care is something to aspire to, but is impractical in most settings. We work in a bubble in the most developed areas of the world, and we have to take what care is possible and bring it in a social, cultural, and technological relative way to the most needed parts of the world. Emergency physicians are uniquely qualified to get involved with global development. We have a diversity of knowledge and experience that allows us to work in a diversity of settings and allows us to identify what educational and access needs need to be met. Think about how most lives are lost in this world: infectious disease, malnutrition, dehydration, trauma, and a whole host of illnesses that we see every day that can be properly identified and managed. Most of these problems stem from access to care, access to technology, access to medical professionals. And for medical professionals, they have lack of access to good educational resources, support, and technology. In the developing world, there's a lack of medical providers, and you cannot deliver emergency care and create an emergency system without emergency providers. Additionally, the WHO estimates that 2/3 of the world has no access to diagnostic imaging. With the launch of a new global ultrasound fellowship at UC Davis Emergency Department, we will work with our international partners to develop sustainable programs and train local providers, and this creates a great opportunity for you to get involved. Our focus right now is the training of practitioners in point-of-care ultrasound. So whether you want to teach ultrasound, develop online content, redesign curriculum, or develop quality improvement or research projects, there is something for you. And if ultrasound isn't your thing, there are many educational needs to be addressed with our partners. No one can do this work alone, but together we can make a world of difference.